Hello, this is William, konnichiwa, and welcome to Found in Japan. And today we are out exploring a little bit. Let me get you turned around. We are in the countryside of South Osaka, and again, it is time for me to take my car to the Honda dealership and get it checked. Recently we went to Shiga to do some snow play, have some sledding, make snowballs. I'm gonna have a video out for that on the channel soon, and to make sure to check that out. But we're getting the car fixed and checked because later next month we're going to be going to Kochi-ken, or Kochi Prefecture. So we want the car to be in tip-top shape. And while they're getting everything checked out, I thought we'd do a little live today out here in the hashtag quotation mark, not really, countryside of Osaka. So I hope you're doing all right. Mina genki desu ka? Are you doing okay? Lots of streaming going on today because today is Setsubun, or the traditional Japanese calendar day that was the start of spring. And if you haven't seen it, there's actually a video on my channel called Setsubun and What Is It? And I explain the history of Setsubun. It's a pretty fun holiday. There's lots of stuff that goes on. Right now, Daniel and Yuka's channel, they're out there. Daniel's at a shrine and actually our temple and joining the event. Oh, Jesse, nice to have you here today. Yeah, it's pretty gloomy. It's pretty chilly, but not at all a bad day. After all, it could be worse, right? But let me get this changed. Automatic, advanced. There we go. It's a nice little set of gardens up here. But yeah, if you haven't checked it out and you're interested in learning about some Japanese culture, the Setsubun video is up. So I hoped to have the snow day video in Shiga done and up today, but I hurt my back really bad. And when I take medicine, it makes me sleepy. So I pushed through this week and tried not to take any medication, but I took it this morning and ended up taking a nap. So still a good day for a walk, for sure. Later today, the trio, the Snack Sisters, I think Yuka, Emi, and Lemi-san are all going to have a video together. So make sure to check out the Snack Sisters. There's the Simboku train from South Osaka. So if you ever see a school, this over here is a high school, and they've got like these banners or signs, it's usually to announce what type of awards or events that they've joined. So it says that they have joined the All Japan Dance Competition. So it's not too bad. I have about 10 or 15 minutes till I'll have to make a loop back around. The car detailing and checking is only supposed to take about an hour. Hope you're feeling better. Thank you. Yeah, it'll get better. I saw a very funny comedian yesterday who was saying you can tell the difference between a person who's under 40 and at 40, because anyone under 40 will jump up and down and off a chair, but anybody 40 and over is gonna take their time. I think it's about time I start taking my time and checking. This trainway is very nice because it is a isolated train track, which means that until you get in the city, traffic never crosses it. This greatly reduces the chance of an incident related to the train and a pedestrian or a car. Almost never late for that factor. And I actually have no idea what is up here. It's currently 7 degrees Celsius, so it's a bit chilly. I do happen to know that there is a big park on the other side of those buildings, but it may be too far to get back today, so we'll take a loop around. There's apples. I don't know. Some fruit still on this. This is a former prefectural government building, but no longer in use. My dad came into the stream the other day and actually mentioned about how weird it was to see all the cars on the other side. It says this is the Osaka Prefectural Education Center for Cultural Studies and Cultural stuff. So it doesn't look like there's anybody in there. Just a vacant building. Oh, I do see lights on though, so somebody's in this side. Huh. But yeah, if you come to the countryside, very slow, very quiet, not much going on. While I say countryside, there are still tons of apartments and whatnot near the major stations. So these people have a very big piece of property here. Just stretches across. I guess that's their parking underneath their house. So if you move to Japan or you ever live in Japan, in order to have a vehicle, to own a car, you actually have to have proof of parking, that you legally have some ability to store the vehicle or park it. And if you don't, you can't have it. So I guess that is a pretty big compound. So up here it goes around and down. There's a group home up here. I do have my favorite drink going on right now, which is this Go-Go Kocha. It's a hot tea. You can tell by the orange lid then it is a hot caramel tea latte. It's a very good milk tea. The sweetness is good. Don't drop the bottle cap on the ground. I often like to look at the different architecture. You can tell how old a house is usually by the roofing material. So we can see that this house up here has tiles. This has bricks and some solar panels. This one also has older style bricks, terracotta tiling, and this one over here has a flat tile shingled roof. So new houses mixed in with old. We've got a sunroom, like a place to put their clothes. Pretty nice. I saw somewhere that there's like so many hundreds of thousands of houses right now that sit open and vacant, and the Japanese government, especially in Tokyo, is trying to get people to move. And the cost of those houses is free or near free. The problem is that you must live in those houses, and the refurbishment fee is going to be quite expensive. So for a lot of people, that's probably too much work and expense. But I think it would be fun to have an akiya, as they're called. The long walk of death has no tourist views. Keep walking. Yeah, that's very true. This is just out and about waiting on the Honda dealer. I love the smell of decaying leaves. Let's see, am I near anything? I have my other phone. I, however, did not charge it. So, oh yeah, there's a shrine up here. If we keep walking, we'll get there eventually. Pretty interesting choice for wood and that orange. I wonder if this house actually has an active fireplace. It's not very common that you find a house with a fireplace in it here in Osaka, or especially not in the city, but looks like that's a real fireplace. I have to pick up some sushi today because my children will need to eat the rolled sushi today for setsubun, and also get some mame, or dried soybeans, so that they can pelt me with them while I wear a demon mask. I don't know if they're gonna hit me as hard this year as they did last year. Like I said, if you're interested in seeing me getting hit with them, you can check out the video on the channel where I talk about setsubun and everything in it. Here's a udon shop. Zero traffic, but waiting for the green light. That's true. I don't always follow the rules, but I usually do. I'm in no rush. So here they have used rice. These are harvested rice and beans. And so they're using the dried rice stalks to propagate the bean growth. And daikon, or radish, giant Japanese radish. You need to go crazy in Japan. I would love to go crazy, but I'm not that kind of dude, and I'm getting old, and I got children, and I got work, and I just gotta be safe. If I got hit by a car for running a traffic light and it didn't kill me, my wife might. No, I'm just kidding. She wouldn't do that. But earlier this year, we were supposed to go back to America, and 36 hours before our flight, I had appendicitis, and I actually had to have emergency surgery. And usually in Japan, appendicitis and surgery requires you to stay in the hospital for a week. But I was able to convince the doctors to let me leave so that I could go back to the United States. I did not make a video about that, as I could not move and was very unwell. Weird house. Okay, so Tobin, good question. Are these 2, 3, 4 person houses? So I don't know. It really depends on the family, because it also depends how many people share a room. There might also be some grandparents that are sharing. So like this house right here, I don't know, that could be 4 or 5 people. If there's larger pieces of property, what they'll tend to do is take the house or the structure and actually split the building. And then they will have the grandparents section of the house usually on the first floor, and then the rest of the family on the second floor. So it really depends. I would say that this house over here with the brown shutters, that's probably like a 5 or 6 person home. Each one of those large windows will be a different room. Then there's going to be one on the cross from there. So yeah, 5, 6 people. I currently live in a 4 LDK, which means 4 rooms, a living room, a dining room, and a kitchen. And man, I really need to make a video about what all the different terms mean for the apartments. But I live with my wife and 3 kids, and it is more than enough, and it's more than what some families are living with. So, but yeah, these are all big-ish houses. I can't imagine the nightmare of trying to get your car in and out of this spot. But like I said earlier, you got to have somewhere to park your car if you want it. So I guess they're just parking under. Did not know there's a nice set of tennis courts over here. Oh, we're gonna go this way. I'm curious to see if the plums are blooming. So at the bottom of this park, there's actually a plum grove, like a man-made plum grove, and it should be starting to bloom. So we can check that out on the way. Just a minute ago, we had the alarm go off, which means it's time to halfway done with the car fixing. So I'll have to start heading back. So right now we are here at the parking lot and the tennis courts. They have a field. There's some kids playing place. All these pink dots are plum trees. So it says ume. This is a hayashi, which means grove or field. So they have plums all over the place, different varieties. And this is actually a shrine that's in the middle. I tried to do a video walking up there one time, but the live stream failed. So, oh, on a side note, again, I want to say thank you very much for watching this video. If you've made it this far, hontou ni arigatou gozaimasu. I really appreciate it. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of February, and I think we can do it. To omoimasu, which means I think we can do it. But yeah, I really appreciate it. Anybody who leaves a like or a comment and lets me know what they liked or didn't like or whatever, good or bad engagement is still engagement. But be looking out for the other videos coming out about traveling to Shiga and Japanese learning. I'm trying to think of some videos to make that will be shorter, maybe 3 or 4 minute videos. Oh, back in the clay. Clayton, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Konnichiwa. Got a dude with a unleashed doggo. Technically illegal. Just an empty park. My family has come here on a number of occasions to have hanami or picnics. I wish I was a younger man with a better back. I'd go out here and hop on this slide. I can tell you right now, it is not terribly windy, but when the wind does get going, these sails over here turn, and this is a fantastic place to fly a kite. And if Daniel was here, I'm sure from Daniel and Yuka's channel, he would love to ride this slide. If he ever makes it out here, I will take Daniel to a special slide that we have on the side of a mountain where it has more than 100-meter long slide. So it's pretty awesome. And I was right. Some of the ume or plum blossoms have started. So that means I need to get to the castle because they have begun. Hot water bottles and Stellampas are your friend. Yeah. Let's see if I can get one of these bright pink. So I have a I see a white one over there. Come on. Does that make a difference? Oh, kinda. We'll make a lap around the top section here. Yeah, shorts YouTube videos are not great. Nobody cares about 30 seconds. I think they actually have a place. I gained a lot of subscribers actually from shorts. And I think if you're energetic and entertaining, then they're great for young people or people who like that type of stuff. I don't personally watch shorts, so I think that's probably why I'm not good at making them. But I'm really happy. So You can tell the difference. This is a sakura tree, a cherry blossom tree. Has no blooms yet. And this is a plum tree, or ume. And you can tell what it looks like based on its bark. It also has these multi-leveled petals here. Yeah, I used to make a lot of shorts about food and stuff, but I don't think I was making them very good. So I just got to make them better. What I kind of want to do is if I go out to an event or I do something, then I can make a short from that video and then make that as a kind of redirect to the video I have. So gotta go with the times. Let's see if we're going to drop signal. SoftBank before did not like over here. So if we were to, where are you going? Says Daniel. I'm going anywhere my legs will carry me. So up here, this path, there's actually a shrine at the top of the hill, and it's a very nice shrine, but unfortunately we don't have time to make it up there today. So one or two more rainy days and one or two more days of sunshine, and this place is going to be popping. Here's a white with yellow. Yeah, people don't watch it nearly as much as I think YouTube wants to kill TikTok. But here's some beautiful yellow. Something else. All right, yeah, so back in the clay doing some shorts on food and some other videos. If you're interested in checking that out, I will check those out later today, Clayton. Back in the clay was actually here in Osaka once the restrictions lightened. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to meet up with him, but maybe next time. We're gonna start walking back. YouTube liked pushing my shorts for about 48 hours. That seems to be about it. I started doing shorts right when they came out, and it seemed like you had the first 48 hours for them to get on the shelf, the short shelf, and if you didn't, then you're just out of luck. Maybe I will try to come back here. It looks like I have a much better connection with Rakuten than I did with SoftBank here. So we're going to make our way back to the Honda dealership. Let's see what flowers and vegetables we can see in the tambo, or the rice fields here. Oh. I did not think I was going to walk this far, because I was kind of joking that I was going to go to McDonald's and try their new chicken sandwich for a live stream, but I did walk far enough. There's a McDonald's just up here on the corner. I have really fallen in love with this Go no Kocha caramel milk tea. It is Very delicious. So all of this out here that you're looking at is actually rice. These are all rice paddies. They're currently been drained, but yeah, it's really nice. I like walking around. How is it different from royal milk tea? So they have definitely added some brown sugar as well as caramel extract and vanilla to give it a flavor. So the royal milk tea one is good. I almost got that today, or the lemon tea, but I'm just in love with the caramel. Now, some months ago, I want to say it was probably March of last year, I came here and tried to do a live stream, and the signal was horrible and the wind was horrible. Now today I have a microphone, so let's hope that the signal holds up. This is the takuhaibi, or delivery, Kuro Neko Yamato. This is a, I guess they're a distribution center. So like a UPS or what is it, DCMD, private parcel service. I actually have no idea what this place is. I've seen it before. It actually looks like my cousin's house, or like a family friend house that I know of in America. I guess they're doing that on purpose. But some time ago I went to Kurazushi here and made a video about what it's like to eat there. Black cat, signal has been good. Oh good, glad to hear it. Looks like a thumbnail, yeah. So we're gonna walk down the main street here and try not to get hit. So this is a much larger thoroughfare. If we go this direction, it will take us to the Hanshin Expressway, and you can take the elevated expressway into Osaka City or to Wakayama. This is my son's favorite ramen shop. I have been there once and it was enough for me. I do not care for ramen. I actually don't understand ramen or why people eat it, but he likes it, so he and his friends or my wife go there. I don't actually need to wear a mask, but I'm so used to wearing one that I feel like I have to. Yeah, getting food is always a streamer win. That's really true. I actually have started to build up some self-confidence issues about it because I've been told that I don't eat very nicely. So I got to work on it. Plus right now, I'm rocking a pretty unkept beard. I need to get home today and get the trimmer out of the mail. I actually was mid haircut for my son when the barikan or electric trimmer died, like died. So I had to finish cutting his hair with scissors. Ooh, that was rough. He was a good sport about it though. He's a good kid. Up here there's actually a cookie slash cake slash wagashi-yasan. This place right here is Bikkuri Donki. They are a hamburger or like a hamburger steak place. They sell varieties of hot plate hamburger with rice and salad. I did a short on it. You can check. It's called Bikkuri Donki, but they have fantastic parfaits. I actually like to go there. The parfaits are very reasonably priced. You can get like a hamburger with rice and curry, or with other stuff. So it's pretty good. This is also a good ramen place. This one is actually better in my opinion. They have very good gyoza here. Gyoza are dumplings. In Asia, clean cut is the usual norm. Yes, very true, but Gaijin had the privilege. I thought, oh yeah, so there's a Donkey Hokude up here, but that's Bikkuri Donki, so a little different. I used to get acupuncture done right here a couple times a month when I first got diagnosed with Crohn's. It was very helpful to relax. Hello, Ravisha. Hello. Nice to have you here. So this is Yaki Horumon, and Horumon is like innards. So this place specializes on all things grilled and cooked, and they open from 3. Normal days from 5 till midnight, but holidays 11:30, but most days they open at 3. You can get different nabes and stuff, but looks like they're having a Niku no Hi, meat day celebration. Again, thank you very much everybody who's joined along and joined in the chat today. I really appreciate it. I really hope that today or tomorrow I will have the snow trip video up, and then I have some videos about chopsticks and money I'm working on. So this is Mukashin. It's a Japanese sweets and kashiyasan, so wagashi. The guy that's shopping in there I actually know him, is my son's friend's dad, but I really like what they make. They have a awesome cookie that is like chocolate chip cookie, but they also make Japanese sweets. So I'm actually gonna turn it. こんにちは。ちょっと外国の方に日本の生活はどんな感じると今ライブで。とそう僕の兄弟は今日本に来ないから。ちょっとここら辺はどんな感じとよく昔に来るとそのジャケットが誰かなと
よう気づきましたね。
そうよく来るからもうみんなこの和菓子屋さんが美味しいよと紹介したいとまだまたWow, that's so random to run into him. Sorry for all the Japanese. He doesn't speak any. Get back to Honda Sound. He's a nurse at a cancer hospital. Really stand-up dude. I don't have his permission to be on a video, so I don't want to bother him. But actually, recently he took me to a Sento or bathhouse there. They built a waterfall and it was really cool. They had a great coffee. And then I left a remark about them on Google Maps and they actually commented. So this is a Sento, like I was just talking about, and the man side and woman side rotate. So the roof is actually the bathhouse. So you can see the stars and see outside, but they have very good ambulance or kyukyusha in Japanese. Yeah, this is a Sento. This one's pretty good. I think some years ago the roof tile fell and like injured some guy, but my son have been known to come here after Kendo because right now it is 7 degrees Celsius, but you know, Osaka, despite being south, can be like 0. And Kendo, or Japanese fencing, sword fighting, you practice barefoot. So we'll finish practice at 9 and then drive over here and have a hot bath. More random stuff is what makes IRL good. Random is the way. This is the way. Santen, this is a tendon or tempura and donburi yasan. My favorite one is the all vegetable one with lots of okra. They don't seem to have it right now, but you can add things to the side like a poached egg, kimchi, cheese. This is chicken, shrimp, karaage. This is buta, like a sweet and sour bacon, fatback. Just came across your video as I was headed to bed. Hello, Father. Nice to have you here. But yeah, this place is pretty sweet. I really got to build up some confidence and start asking places, can I video inside? Because like you said, I think a lot more people might respond to food things. I've not really covered it a lot recently, but one of my hobbies is actually cooking. So I cook almost every day. I make American and European style food, sweets. I also have learned a lot about Japanese, Chinese, and Southeast Asian cooking from my wife. So I love to cook. I have lots of nice kitchen stuff. Let's walk by Sakura Coffee and get back to the Honda dealership. Tempura is taken from Portuguese. Oh, I did not know that. That's cool. You also taste a lot of things. Yeah. Well, I figure, you know, we might as well try everything, right? I'm fairly sure this is I guess it's technically fan art, but this apartment building allows dogs. So that's why they're all about the dogs. Set up a tripod. I've done some cooking live stream. Do it, William. Japan is good with filming in restaurants, to be honest. Yeah, I'm just nervous about it, and I don't really want to be confronted. I've noticed the Snack Sisters have often been told they can't do it. It might be because they're Japanese, or it might be because they ask. Maybe if I don't ask, or I don't act like I can speak Japanese, then they'll just let it go. Here's some more bathtubs. Tokyo Paul Live, hello. Anybody watching on the replay or who doesn't know, I'm pretty sure everybody here knows Tokyo Paul Live, hashtag Japan Stream Team, doing content. Recently doing some talk about life and living in Japan and releasing some phrase sheets for useful Japanese. So make sure to check that out if you haven't already. Have to go now. Thanks for the nice live stream. See you later. Ravisha, thank you very much for joining us today. I really appreciate it, as always. So. Woo. But yeah, just a nice day. I'm pretty sure that I don't know how long I saw Daniel was going to be on today, but I'm fairly sure the Snack Sisters will be on soon. I still just really dig like small modern house, Japanese farmhouse, very modern garage house. Like, I love these old houses. One of the problems with them though is they are terribly cold in the winter time. They are like mega crazy cold. This is one of my wife's favorite coffee shops called Sakura Coffee or Coffee. They now do meals. They used to only have coffee and tea and that kind of stuff, but they have really expanded into doing more. This is one of those type of places that I want to shokai or introduce. And a lot of older ladies, people not work, but I can actually smell caramel outside right now. Oh my goodness. They have a really cool thing where over here you can actually see inside their bakery here that on the back side, this is their labo. So they have chocolates, and they have bread, but back here you can actually visit the roasting machines and have sweets and coffee. You can actually get your own blends of roast as well as what looks like some soft serve. So yeah, perhaps the worst thing that can happen is just get kicked and then that's it. But that's just so embarrassing. But I suppose it's something I've got to get over. The sun right now is very bright despite being behind clouds. It probably doesn't look it on the stream, but to me it is bright. I actually did not take sunglasses with me when we went sledding and went to go play in the snow, and that was a huge mistake. I actually have talked about this place several times. If I can ever do a live stream here, I would love to. This is Yuzuang, and they are a sushi and shabu shabu restaurant. They are a little expensive, but not terribly expensive. Their base set of all you can eat for 90 minutes is 2,600 yen. If they are an infant or toddler, they are free. If they are an elementary school student, they are half price. And if they're a senior, 65 years or older, you can take 500 yen off of that. So they have very, very good pork. Also interesting, they have vegetable sushi. So today in Daniel and Yuka's stream, someone actually asked, oh, do you have vegetable sushi? And they have pickled okra, steamed okra, they have corn, they have beets and other stuff. So it's pretty cool that you can get vegetable sushi. The problem is that you pay for 90 minutes and you want to eat 90 minutes, and I can't do that anymore. Woo! I was watching your show once, stream around Dotonbori, and a man made him go to the police stand to get him to stop shooting. Yeah, I remember him posting about that, and then Daniel and Yuka talking about it. So it's really hard. So in Japan, it's not illegal to stream anywhere, from my understanding, unless otherwise marked that camera and video is not allowed. However, if you are streaming or taking video of some person, they can say they don't consent. So if they do say that, then you have to stop filming them. But some people just get tweaked out about stuff. This is fugu. So they specialize in poisonous pufferfish. Getting kicked as an IRL streamer is nothing. Kicked should be your goal. The rest is wins. Maybe. I'd hate to get kicked out of a place that I'm gonna go back to. So I definitely think I'd have to ask permission. This is Marugen, Marakame. This is udon. They actually hand make the udon. It's very tasty. They deep fry everything that's on the sides. Tasty, very cost efficient. Yeah, I'm kind of curious if that happened to him because he's Japanese. As a foreigner, I might be able to get away with the I'm a gaijin thing, but not sure. Tobikiri avocado koroke. So this is Moss Burger, the Japanese burger shop. It is not fast food. The CEO of Moss Burger has said several times that Moss Burger is not fast food. It is a quality burger restaurant, and right now, this is a koroke. Koroke is a croquette, a potato puree that's been fried, like a mashed potato, but they actually have avocado mixed in there with it. So that's interesting. I remember that one. I did eat it when I was hanging out with Tokyo Explorer. Yeah, when confronted, he says in English, I don't speak Japanese, but the guy didn't believe him. Yeah. I often have to wonder if those people have something to hide, like they don't want to be found, which if that's the case, then they can just walk up to you and say, please don't film me or film this way, or don't film my business. And then you say, okay, I just won't do that. I had a guy come up to me on the Dotonbori in Osaka, Denden town, and I was taking pictures of buildings like this, and the maids were out on the street, and I was intentionally trying not to take photos or video of them, and a guy came out and approached me, and I actually told him, like, don't do that, because I have every right to videotape here. If they're not of legal age to work, then they shouldn't be out on the street working as a hostess. So I just put the camera down for a second and walked off, and as I did, he just said, "Kwa!" like that I'm scary. Yeah, it is too late when you're already live streaming. We've made it to the Honda dealership. I have to get home and clean up and work on that video about the snow day, Japanese lessons, learning Japanese, about money. I'm thinking about making a video called It's All About the Benji-yens, talking about Japanese money and what is different about Japanese money and shape and size and what they do to help people who are visually impaired keep track of their money. Back in the day, I remember that stream. Yeah, it was first time. But I got to get in here to Honda, and I need to talk to them and make sure everything is okay with the car. Make sure to check out the videos. Again, if you haven't seen the Setsubun video, it's on the channel. I changed the title today and a little bit of the thumbnail. I really appreciate everybody who's liked, commented, been in the chat. It really does mean a lot to me. And I hope to find you, like here, in another video for things found in Japan. Mata ne. See you then. Bye-bye.